Into play one more time because the camera works.
Yes, please.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. Son has a 14, shotgun 16. 416, Mike? Okay. Guten Tag, Austria. This is Simmons
Peter Criss.
and we are playing in Wels and Vienna?
Imst.
Imst. Noch einmal bitte.
Okay.
This is Simmons
Peter Criss.
and we're looking for playing.
Wels and Imst.
I know, but you have to say we're kids.
Oh,
Yeah.
Not we're Fleetwood Mac.
I thought I was going to say the Beatles.
One, two. Guten Tag, this is Simmons.
Peter Criss of Kiss.
That's right. We're both in Kiss, and Kiss is going to be playing for you in Wels and Imst. Be there or be square.
Okay, you played in Austria before. What has changed from the last show to the new one?
Bigger, better. Your girlfriend has been lying to you for all these years. Bigger is better. Size does count. Verstehen Sie?
Yes. So, what can people expect from the
What can
new
people
show?
expect?
What can you expect?
Bring a safety belt because you're going to have the time and the ride of your life. Like riding a roller coaster, it's non-stop action. Gene levitates very high, about as high as the ceiling. The drums levitate as high. The whole band levitates. Ace shoots rockets, blows things up on stage. Paul flies now over the whole audience. The lights are better than we've ever had. The technology, the sound is bigger. Bigger bombs. I love bombs. Much bigger bombs. Bigger bombs are better bombs to me. So the show is phenomenal. We've never played in our earlier days for 2 hours. We're playing 2 straight hours of non-stop kick. Can I say ass? I said it anyway. Yeah.
Arch.
Us.
Austria TV. It's
Yeah.
possible.
Yeah, and I enjoy it. It's the best 2 hours of the day for me. I have a great time watching the guys in front of me working, and you gotta come and you're gonna have a great time. Hey, forget about it. You gotta come.
Last time when you were in Vienna, we did talk in the KISS convention. You said that you will do a reunion of the original lineup, and in Munich you said it's possible. Had you expected that it worked so quick?
Oh, I don't know. You say things. I'll never say never again. I'll never use that word ever again in my vocabulary. But I said it, and we're doing it, and I'm excited. Whatever Gene said, I guess he's
No,
not excited.
romance and magic you can never talk about before. You can only talk about it when it happens. And chemistry with a band is like romance. You either feel it or you don't. You can't plan for it. You don't know if it's going to happen. Musicians can play with each other all their lives and never have it. Or 4 guys can meet on the streets of New York the way we met and feel something, and then when you play there's something that fits. All the gears fit somehow. And when we met again, when we did the Unplugged show, MTV in New York, we were not planning anything. So help me. We were just there playing for the fans, and we only played together for 2 songs. All 4 of us.
Yeah, 2 or 3.
There was a 6. Well,
Yeah,
the
right.
6 of us played on 2, and then 4 of us played on 2.
Right.
So when we were alone, we only played on 2. And when we played, the sound was back. It was unbelievable. And you have to be quiet now or I'll kill you.
I mean, the minute we walked on the stage, the minute Gene and Paul brought Ace and I on, it was pandemonium. People stood up and never sat down. It was a rush I got inside of me like I haven't had in years. Even in Gene's eyes, I could see it. Like, wow, it was still there.
And it wasn't agita.
No, it was not. We didn't need any garlic before that.
I know it's not true, but when the 2 concerts in Austria were confirmed, some guys from, I think it was from the church, they said, don't bring KISS to Austria. They made flyers because they are demons and they take drugs. I think both is not true, and we know it. But what do you say?
They're still doing that? They're still saying things like that? Back home, too, we played in a lot of this down south. They have people down south, the same thing. Don't go see them. They're devil. That's so crazy. I laugh at it. I think it's very funny. As for me, I do believe in God. I do believe. I do. I really do. But we never push once ever singing about the devil, or we don't push profanity on stage. We don't push drugs on stage. We have a good time on stage, and I think a lot of the new bands, I'm not knocking them, but it sounds like, they're singing about suicide or heroin. I don't buy that. Kiss has never been that and never will be that. That's not what we're about. I don't get that.
But it's still sex and rock and roll.
Yes.
Anybody that says that sex is not fun and healthy is a very sad person.
Got to shoot him.
Rock and roll by definition means sex. It comes from an old blues number from the Delta part of the United States. Let me rock and roll you all night long. This is about a man telling his woman he doesn't want to read books with her. He wants to go drilling for oil.
Okay. That's good. Thank you.
Right?
He could do it.
And Greece is very nervous about Montenegro, right? Because of history.
Let's do
See,
it.
I know this stuff.
So we'd like to first announce, people in Belgrade, and you play on June the 4th. So
Give me those good day again.
it's June the 4th.
No. I don't mean the date.
Dobar dan.
Dobar dan. Okay. Right?
So, hi, Peter Criss. Ready? Hi, I'm Peter Criss of KISS.
And this is Gene Simmons of KISS. Dobar dan, Yugoslavia. We are going to be playing for you. Be there or be square. June. One more time. June the 4th.
Hi, this is Peter Criss of KISS.
And this is Gene Simmons of KISS. We are coming to Yugoslavia. Dobar dan. Be there or be square. June the 4th. Bang, bang, bang.
You're looking at us like
Before
we've
all,
lost our mind.
Before all, I would like to welcome you in the name of all Yugoslavian fans and Belgrade fans. We look forward to you. It's the first time you're coming to Belgrade, so we are so happy that you're bringing back rock and roll and all the things which we missed by, when we were young and we were not able to travel to America to see the show. Now we got the opportunity.
And also because of politics. Because we were not allowed to come
Right.
to Yugoslavia.
That's right. Now
Did you know that we wanted to come all through the 70s and the government would not let us? Oh no, we were not allowed.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
We were dangerous.
Yeah. That's
The
true.
government did not want us to come in. There was a New York Times story about graffiti showing up in Red Square in Russia. And there was a picture of the graffiti on the walls. And the story was about how the Kremlin was very unhappy that capitalistic ideals, specifically graffiti, were coming into the pure communist system. And they showed KISS, the KISS logo, in Red Square in graffiti. So the word must have gone out throughout the world, wherever they had influence, no KISS.
Ridiculous.
So the first time we ever visited an Iron Curtain country was right here, Budapest, in 1994. We were not allowed in before then.
I'm sorry you had that problem. This is the first time I'm hearing the story because we weren't allowed to get information like that. But I'm absolutely
course.
sure
Yeah, of course.
you got a lot of fans in Yugoslavia, and the same politic which took you out of us now bring the situation. Which
Well, now we're
Yugoslavia-
here.
Yeah.
We'll
But
make up for all that.
Now you're here, and can you just
No
tell
more
us?
Tito.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now we got Milosevic.
I have no opinion.
Yeah, I know. Would you be so kind just to tell us a secret what we can expect in Belgrade? This is the first time you're playing show and being very excited about it. So
The show's great. I enjoy the show. If I was paying to see KISS, I would say, wow, I got my money's worth and more than that. I mean, the show never stops. From the time the Kabuki curtain, which is a big curtain, it's called the drops. Am I right? Is that what yeah? Drops, and from that moment on, from Deuce, which is our opening song, till the last song of Rock and Roll All Night, Party Every Day, it never stops. I mean, the energy.
What happens?
What happens is everything. Gene levitates, way above the audience. Blood, spitting, fire, shooting. Ace takes his guitar and blows parts of the stage up with rockets. Paul now flies over the whole crowd. My drums levitate 48 feet high in the air. The pyros are beyond they've ever been. The light show is spectacular. The lights just come from every angle. And we have huge screens behind us, so you can't miss anything. I mean, it's like huge television sets, only they were like sizes of huge mountains. 3 of them. We got 3? 1, 2, 3 are we using?
3 stories high.
Unbelievable. So, it's a show that I would say you'd be crazy to miss because you may never see it again. I don't say that like I just think life is funny. Here today, gone tomorrow. But Kiss is here right now. If I was anybody and everybody, I would come to see us. I think it's great. It's a great time.
Tell me, being on a scene for 25 years and putting your makeup again and having so many people actually support you and so many fans putting your makeup, how do you feel now putting the makeup back again? And where do you find the strength to be in such a good physical shape to wear that costumes and go on stage and still deliver the same quality we used to come, from Kiss, and the same power, same energy in between people?
I don't know. My daughter just came on the road. She was on her spring break. She turned 16. She had her birthday. We all sang happy birthday to her. She had my makeup on. To me, that said it all to me. I mean, what a compliment, for a 16-year-old to be wearing her dad's makeup. I think that it's great. It just doesn't get any better. I see people coming to see us from 1 to 100. Mom, dad, daughter, sister, brother, all in makeup.
More importantly, she's
Everybody.
now become a big fan.
Yes,
She never
yes,
saw
this
it
is
before.
true. I look over. We're watching her our first concert. She's on the side of the stage, dancing to our music, and she's never, ever, ever seen or heard anything of Kiss. For the 17 years I was away from the guys, I didn't really play the stuff in the house. She never knew what the records on the gold or platinum records meant. She's a huge fan. She has a shrine in her room that my ex-wife wants to throw her out. She has everything. Scrapbook, she's got everything on it. She used to be frightened of Gene. She used to have nightmares about Gene. She loves Gene because she thinks Gene is the greatest. So it's a good thing.
Okay, we wanted the best and we got the best, so
Yes,
thank you very much for finding time for Yugoslavia, and I sincerely hope that it was worth waiting for a decade for Kiss to come over and now give us the real rock and roll after all this.
Thank you, and stop
Thank you.
fighting on June the 4th. It's time to rock and roll all night and party every day.
Right,
Just don't
absolutely.
fight for one day, Yugoslavia.
All right,
Then after we leave, you can do whatever you want.
all right.
Okay.
Love
By
it.
the way,
Peace.
one more thing.
Okay, nice meeting you. See you in Belgrade then. Bye-bye.